My West Hollywood story is exploring the iconic boulevards, endless shopping, and beautiful galleries. Inspiration is endless in West Hollywood. The neighborhood tells stories of established and emerging artists. You will find fashion and styles from all over the world here. A California sunset is the perfect way to end our day. We will take VIP tickets to this show every night. Our vacation is just getting started. This is our West Hollywood story. Come and find yours.
LA Galaxy belongs on the best surfaces. Whether you're the best player or the best fan, every goal, every tackle, every last-second battle, it all requires precision, performance, and passion. The LA Galaxy trust AstroTurf to provide the best surfaces, because champions deserve the best. AstroTurf, the official synthetic turf and hybrid field building partner of the LA Galaxy.
My dad was a farmer. And when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised, or believing that men provide and they don't struggle. But we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy, I want them to know when I'm sad, and I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face.
Floodlights beaming down, and for now, the heavens not sending down rain here in Kingsport, Tennessee, as it's opening round play of the AAC baseball tournament. Normally it's a good afternoon, but it's a good morning, and a rain-soaked morning that has seen the clouds hold off for now. As my name is Mark Shelley, delighted to have you with us here from Hunter Wright Stadium in Kingsport, Tennessee, where our opening round matchup features the 7th-seeded Reinhardt Eagles and the Lions of Bryan College. Bryan comes in a 500 record on the season, 23-23. Reinhardt 22-26, a far-off venture from what they performed a season ago when they were the number 1 seed entering the tournament, coming up just short in the semifinals. On the way to seeing Tennessee Wesleyan crowned the reigning champions. But game 1 of day number 1, with the turf field here at Hunter Wright Stadium starting to dry out. A little more rain expected here in the next couple of minutes, but for now, it has held off, and we're about to see the first pitch, and it comes from Tanner Everett, the young man on the mound for the Lions. To lead things off for the Eagles is the first baseman, Juan Morales, who will step in to that left-handed batter's box, and the first pitch ball will get us underway here under the lights and under the sunlight masked behind the overcast skies. Everett will deliver the second pitch, the righty. That'll level the count at 1-1. Everett on the season, Well, he's 5-2 through 13 appearances. And he's gotten 9 starts. And he is the man who oversaw the opening matchup of the season-long series between these two sides. Picked up the win, the only win for Bryan over Reinhardt in the 3 games. As that'll chalk up for strike 2, it's 2-2. Logan Lynch, who is the opposition pitcher today for the Eagles. He took a loss in that game, so as they did in Game 1 of their season series, they'll meet again here today. Here's the 2-2 from Everett. That's going to miss low and away. So Morales, the senior, batting .333 on the season, will await the payoff pitch. Rung him up. Froze him outside edge, and it's out number 1. Morales window shops to lead off the inning. Everett getting his 40th strikeout on the season. Or excuse me, 50th rather. He's at 49, not 39. So his 50th K. And he responds with the first pitch ball here to the second batter of the inning, Cade Chamley, who's over at third base today. Other end of the battery is Jaron Morris, who will bat in the 2 spot when the Lions come to the plate. Everett delivers, Morris receives, and it's 1-1. So Morris is the back end of the battery. Morgan Halliday's over at first. Denaj Williams, he's at second. Over at short is Cyrus Campos. As that pitch is inside, it'll just miss. It's ball 2. Over at third, Will Curcio. And then Stradley is in left. Reynolds over in right. And in between them is Caleb Ramsey. 2-2 again, as it's fouled off for the second batter of this opening top half of the inning. Cade Chamley will settle back in right-handed batter's box. 2-2 count, 1 out, nobody on. Everett misses high and away. Count goes full for the second batter to start this game. Opening strikeout of Morales was the payoff pitch for Everett the first go-round. Here's the second. And we'll try it again as Chamley stays alive. Nestled in amongst the mountainous trees on a cool spring day. That's a chopper over to the third base side. That's going to go foul, but still a strong effort by Curcio to race over to it. And we'll try it for a third time to break this 3-2 count. How about a fourth? An early rise to the pitch count for Everett as Chamley is taking him the distance and then some. How about number 5? 12 delivering to 11. And they'll have a 5th payoff pitch. Second batter of the first inning. Already a fun one. Got him. Everett prevails, and it's back-to-back strikeouts. This time, Chamley goes down swinging. And the ace on the mound for the Lions pulls through and wins a prolonged battle for out number 2. So in steps Cannon Dorsey. He'll be the third batter of the inning, second left-hander. And after the lengthy stay by Chamley, what will the response be? It's a first pitch strike, and the inning may be a bit longer than he would like already for Everett, so he wants to get going in a hurry, and he's up 0-1. Dorsey, the left fielder, when Reinhardt flips around. Morris set inside. That's in there. Strike two. And early, Dorsey is behind here. .328 on the season for the junior. And the at-bat continues as that misses low and away. Won't chase after it. It's 1-2. Everett sets. And again, a miss, and it's leveled out at 2-2. He's given two back to the third batter of the inning in Dorsey. Two is fouled into the backstop. We'll try it again. 2 outs, nobody on here, top half of the first. Eagles trying to get something going here with 2 outs on the board. Dorsey a 2-for-4 day in the first meeting and only meeting of the season in that Bryan win when he faced Everett, who at that point picked up his third win of the season. Everett in that game, 10 hits, 4 runs, 4 of them earned. Here's the 2-2. That's a chopper over to Williams. He'll field it on the ground, snap it over to first in time for out number 3. And that'll do it for the top half of the first. Quick work by Everett and the Lions. They bring the bats to the plate when we come back here to Kingsport.
What if you could have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself. As the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century, Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call home. Ready to start loving where you live? Choose Kingsport. Visit movetokingsport.com and discover all the reasons why this charming town is the perfect place to call home.
Well, as game 1, day number 1 here at the AAC tournament gets underway, we go to the bottom half of the first. Take a look at these two sides meeting. Pretty similar records. Reinhardt, a season ago, a record far different than what they come into entering today at 22-26. Reinhardt, well, their pitching staff certainly has done a phenomenal job. We'll see them go to work here. Logan Lynch will get the nod on the hill. 334 combined strikeouts for this staff. And Lynch, the go-to man here when it matters most. To kick us off in the bottom half of this scoreless first inning as the Lions make quick work of the Eagles in the top half. Cannon Dorsey ending the inning after back-to-back strikeouts by Morales and Chamley. Grounds into that 4-3 putout. Ends the inning and brings up a tremendous offense for the Lions. Despite that 500 record, it is an offense that can make you pay, and quite heavily in doing so. Cyrus Campos will lead things off. He's the shortstop, batting .307 on the season. And he is an ideal leadoff hitter, leads the team in walks, 44 of them on the campaign. Billy Bean's favorite. He gets on base, and that's what you want out of your leadoff man. We'll see if he can do that here in the bottom of the first as he leads things off against Logan Lynch. And the senior just misses the strike zone low. Lynch 5-5 through 13 appearances. All 13 of them have been the nod from the get-go. Giving up 72 hits, 49 runs. All but 3 of them have been earned. He'll level the count here to Campos. 5.65 ERA. The righty sets. One, that'll miss outside. 2-1. Not quite the over-the-top delivery from Lynch. More of kind of that 45-degree angle in between sidearm and straight over the top. As Campos awaits the 2-1. He'll go around. He wanted it. Left wanting more. It's 2-2. Two chin music brushes Campos back, and he'll hold off. And in doing so, will move himself in front here. Payoff pitch, 3 balls, 2 strikes for the first batter for Lynch. And it's fouled off the glove, so the at-bat will continue. So Lynch, like Everett, sees the leadoff batter into a full count. Everett did not need a second payoff pitch to get the strikeout of Juan Morales. That's a chopper over to second. It's a double hop, a quick flick off to first, and that'll do it for out number 1 as Campos is retired by the second baseman, Dion. Jaron Morris. We already called his name. He's the backstop of the battery for the Lions. Now gets an opportunity at the plate. The righty will step in following the lefty in Campos, who was retired for out number 1. Caleb Ramsey is in the on-deck circle. Lynch will deliver the first. That's a chopper down the third base side. It'll roll foul. And it goes up for strike 1. First of 4 games on the day. Bryan and Reinhardt, 4-seeded Spartanburg Methodist in action following this one against Columbia International. Pikeville and Montreat, they're the 5-8 matchup. As that's fouled into the backstop. And it's strike 2. Then reigning champs, Tennessee Wesleyan, 36-14. They find themselves taking on Truett McConnell. That's our 6 o'clock game. Always love when you set multiple games in a day and you say this is the start time for that game. It's almost certain to not come to fruition. At least 30 minutes on the back end you're going to go over. By the time you get to the 4th game, you're talking 30 minutes to an hour and a half. So take that 6 o'clock start time with a grain of salt. Still an 0-2 count here from Morris. As the delivery will come in from Lynch. And Morris reaches on it. Lynch, a big strikeout to pick up out number 2, and that'll bring up Caleb Ramsey.
Center fielder, Caleb Ramsey.
Team's best hitter is Ramsey, 381 for the center fielder off the left-hand side of the plate. Nobody's on in front of him here with 2 outs in the top half of the first. Lynch delivers a first pitch strike. Bit more elongation of the delivery for these left-handed batters to be able to see with that sidearm of the right-hander in Lynch. Lynch will miss low and away, and it's 1-1. A good-looking pitch that'll just narrowly miss outside edge of the plate. We'll move to 2-1. So falling behind here is Lynch. Averages just under 7 Ks a game. Already got one here in the top half of the first. Work to do as that sliced foul off the left-hand side. First real ping that we've gotten of the day. The other two balls put in play have kind of been that nerfed thud off the bat. Both have gone over to second, one here in the bottom half, one in the top half. That's low and away. So again, a payoff pitch. This time to the third batter of the inning. Ramsey awaits. Lynch, the 3-2. That's taken for a high ride out to left center field. And an easy backtrack adjustment. And a grab is made out in left by Dorsey. And Dorsey ended the top half of the first with the ground out. He ends the bottom half, catching the fly out in left. To the top of the second we go when we come back.
What if you could have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself. As the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century, Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call home. Ready to start loving where you live? Choose Kingsport. Visit movetokingsport.com and discover all the reasons why this charming town is the perfect place to call home.
So top half of the second inning, Jackson Rain settles in. First pitch delivered here from Tanner Everett was ball one. And that'll level things out, 1-1. Jackson aptly named for the weather forecasted for this morning and for tomorrow, most of the day tomorrow, as he'll foul this off. Today looked as though maybe in the forecast leading up over the last couple of days, it was going to be worse than what we're dealing with now. We had a lot of rain this morning, especially the drive in. I'll tell you that. If you come from out of town, you try to make the 2.5-hour trip up from South Carolina. Well, it's certainly a challenge through the rain over top of the mountain as that's ripped out to right field. But an easy track over, flipping the glove around to make the grab is Cullors. And Cedric Cullors will be the one to retire, Raines is retired. That's out in right field. That's Jack Reynolds who makes the grab. Wrong-sided right fielder. So Reynolds out in right field makes the grab. That's the first out of this second inning, as Raines is retired. So Louis Dion, the second baseman. He takes a big swing at the first offering, and it's strike one. Two pitches, two strikes. Strong start here for Everett in his second outing. Started the game back-to-back Ks. 1-2-3 went the Eagles. So too did the Lions on the flip side of things. Now it's a 1-2 count. As that takes a preemptive hop up to Morris, who has a good block. Wouldn't have mattered. Nobody on here with one out. Everett delivering the 2-2. And again, Everett will face a full count on the hill. Has certainly not made the work easy for himself. But will come back, pick up his third strikeout as retired is Dion, chasing low and away. First okay, the inning, third of the game so far, as Aiden Robles, the shortstop, will come in to the right-handed batter's box with nobody on and 2 outs against him. And the shift put on by Bryan, as they will move Williams over from his second base position to the left-hand side of second base. Wide gap if Robles can put it over to that vacated spot. Over towards second. And very quickly, Robles falls behind here 0-2 with 2 outs, nobody on. 5 infielders to the left-hand side of second base. They know where he likes to put it. We'll see if he can do it if he makes contact, but that's low. It's 1-2. Robles trying to avoid what would be a second consecutive 1-2-3 inning to start this game for the Eagles. Got him to go around, chases low and away, and it's a 4th strikeout as Robles is retired. Everett cruising through 2. Might have to go the distance in a couple of these at-bats, but he has gotten the result, his 4th K of the day as we go to the bottom of the second.
We didn't come to fix Marco's brakes because it was convenient or fast. We did it because Marco has bigger fish to fry. And a lot of hungry people to feed. Kraus Family Ford. Passion drives purpose.
Tanner Everett's been cruising so far through 2 innings defensively on the hill for the Lions. Their offense 1-2-3 to start the game in the bottom half of the first. Now here to lead off the bottom of the second. It's the second baseman, Denaj Williams, and Williams before the game honored as the AAC Freshman of the Year, and what a freshman season it has been. 378 is what he's batting in that campaign. More importantly, he leads in a lot of statistical categories, including the long ball. Williams, 22 home runs. Next closest, his teammate in Campos at 14. So well above the rest of the AAC. He can send it the distance if he gets a hold of it as Lynch delivers the 0-2. He got a hold of that one, but it goes skyward. Straight into the heavens. And a call off as charging in from third base was Chamley. And Williams is out for the first of the inning.
Third baseman, Will Curcio.
So Will Curcio, the third baseman, will step into the batter's box. His first plate appearance on the day. Lynch with one away and nobody on, set to deliver the first pitch of the at-bat. Curcio will take strike one. 282 for the sophomore in Will Curcio. Mr. Consistent, 46 games he's appeared in. 46 hits. Not bad if you can average a hit a game. As he goes around on that one and quickly finds himself in an 0-2 hole. One away, nobody on, 2 strikes. Working here against Will Curcio, second batter of the inning. Lynch will settle. And the 0-2. That will pull his backstop in Ryan Stevens, who will lead off in the top half of the third. Pulled him to the outside of the plate. So the count's 1-2 here for Lynch. Righty on righty here. And prevailing is Lynch, as going around is Curcio, and that's Lynch's second strikeout of the game. More importantly, it's out number 2 here in this bottom half of the second. So with that, the first baseman, Morgan Halliday, will come in, a left-handed batter. Halliday, a freshman, and anytime in your freshman season you can bat .316. Not too shabby. As he pulls back, that just knuckleballs it off the shaft of the bat. And that'll go for strike one. Just missing is Lynch. That's 1-1. It was a good-looking pitch, but a fraction wide to the left-hand side of the plate. Bounces back. That one's closer to the plate and catches it. It's 1-2. Halladay, 40 RBI in his inaugural campaign. And it's a strikeout to end the second inning. Third of the game for Lynch. And back-to-back to retire. The Lions here in the bottom of the second. Top of the third, Stevens, Smith, and Cullors lead things off for the Eagles when we come back.
About Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care.
Ryan Stevens leads things off. Catcher for the Eagles will see the first pitch delivered from Tanner Everett. He'll take that foul off the right-hand side of the plate. So it's an 0-1 count here for the leadoff man in the top half of the third inning. Stevens, 298 on the season, just shy of that elusive 300 mark. As it's 1-1 here from Everett, who has made quick work, 3 up, 3 down, in back-to-back occasions for Everett and this Lions defense, as that is foul. And now I say quick work, but if you're just joining us and you're looking at the score sheet, you're saying, yeah, quick work. 3 up, 3 down, pretty simple. But they have been long at-bats. Now 4 of the 6 batters he has faced prior to Stevens have needed a payoff pitch and then some. And Stevens is going to raise that pitch count a little bit more as we stay at the 1-2 count. Entering this inning at 37 pitches already for Everett. 1-2 again, make it 2-2. And that's what you want out of your leadoff man. Just stay alive long enough to earn a ball back, and he does. And the count goes level. So no surprise here. Everett's going to need, yet again, a payoff pitch as the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, nobody on here to lead off top half of the third. Eagles trying to snap the streak. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging. 3 consecutive strikeouts swinging for Everett. 2 to end the last inning. Now 1 to start off as Stevens is retired for out number 1. Charlie Smith, the designated hitter, will settle into the left-handed batter's box, trying to do what Stevens could not and take advantage of Everett. He'll swing at the first offering. That's popped over to short, shallow into the grass. And an easy snag for out number 2. As Campos makes the snag, helps out his pitcher, and keeps that pitch count a little lower than a usual at-bat. So Cedric Cullors, he's a 9-hole hitter. He'll step into the right-handed batter's box and the right fielder. We'll await the second pitch, and that'll miss. That's ripped over and into the gap out to right field. And with 2 outs, a base runner aboard as it takes 9 to finally see someone on the base paths for the Eagles. And Cedric Cullors finds himself with a single out to right. So top of the order comes around Morales, who went down looking to lead off the game. His second opportunity now that he's seen what Everett has to offer for a second time this season, and a first time in this game already. 2 outs and a man aboard. That's Cullors down at first. A quick check over just to try to settle things back down by Everett. Now he'll deliver the first in. And a check swing. They look down. Yes, he did. And Morales has a strike against. Cullors takes his lead, so now working out of the stretch here is Everett. That's taken for a ride foul. Softball getting underway in just about an hour and 15 minutes just across town over at Brickyard Park. Oh, never mind, 1 o'clock because of the rain this morning, so they've moved everything back. So the game that was supposed to be at 11, my beloved Koalas of Columbia getting in as the 10 seed, will find themselves now playing at 1 o'clock. Here in our game, 2 outs, a man on. 0-2 count. Everett delivers home. It's away, and earning one back is the top of the order in Morales. It's 1-2. One-two, skips in, but a good block there by Morris. He'll check down to first, just keeping the eyes there, won't throw it. But Cullors will now take his lead again. Eagles have a man on at 2-2. Count with 2 outs. Everett wants to keep Cullors in check. He'll go over there. Only base runner of the game so far. Both teams through 2 innings. Sent 6 to the plate. 7 combined strikeouts. Runner goes, and he'll head back. That ball's fouled. Morales started the game looking. Chamley followed him, who's in the on-deck circle should he be needed and this inning extended. Went down swinging for the second out of the first. That's a chopper. Back to the pitcher. Everett, an underhand toss, and it's out number 3. Stranding a runner. Are the Eagles on the base path? Lions get out of it. And we are scoreless as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. 7, 8, and 9. Cook, Reynolds, and Stradley to lead things off when we come back here to Hunter Wright Stadium in Kingsport.
Southeast teams in action, we've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere. Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our...
Back here in Kingsport, Cade Cook leading off, the designated hitter for the Lions. He's the 7th batter to face Logan Lynch. Lynch already out in front with an 0-2 count. Now it's 1-2 as he'll deliver that and miss. Cook, the junior, 282 on the season. Just under 900 OPS. Not bad for your 7-hole hitter, but right now he's 0 for 1 as he goes down looking. And Lynch has his 4th.
The right fielder, Jack Reynolds.
So the two pitchers finding success at retiring batters at the plate. 4 for Lynch, 5 for Everett. Each has a man going down looking. As Cook is retired for out number 1, and Jack Reynolds will step in. Reynolds shows bunt, lays off of it. Rightly so, it's ball 1. The freshman awaits. We'll see if he follows up with it. Will not show bunt that time, and that'll level the count, 1-1. 1 away, nobody on here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Only base runner so far has been Colors in the top half. One misses low and away. Out in front. Reynolds waiting. Tall stance from the lefty. And Lynch will miss high, and it's 3-1. Green light pitch here for Reynolds. Should it be a delicious offering? He's got the go-ahead. 1 out, 3-1 pitch. He'll swing at it. He takes it for a ride down the left field line, and it'll fall foul just about a foot beyond the line. And that has to be a bit of a dagger for Reynolds. Anytime you get that 3-1 pass, got to take advantage of it. Nearly did. A foot to the wrong side of the stripe. So a payoff pitch to come. 3-2-1 atop the cross of the scoreboard. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Lynch, the righty, will settle to deliver to the lefty in Reynolds. And a base runner for the first time in the game for the Lions, as Reynolds earns the free pass down to first. So a 1-out base runner as the bottom of the order comes to the plate, Logan Stradley. Stradley half-heartedly puts the bat over the plate. We'll put it foul. It's 0-1. Stradley on the season has picked up extra bases by way of doubles on 8 separate occasions. Has a triple to boot with it, and then 7 jacks beyond the fence. He'd love to put a ball in play, advance the runner, get himself aboard as well. 1-1 count here for Lynch. 1 away, 1 on. Righty on righty. Stradley checks his swing, doesn't matter. That's strike 2. So Stradley back in with a 1-2 count. Reynolds down at first. Fouls it off the glove. We'll try it again. One, 2 from Lynch. Runner goes, and he'll come back. On the foul ball. Good looking jump there by Reynolds. By the time that pitch got there, he was halfway to second. Let the trot back. Then we'll try it again. Same count. So the senior out of Cartersville, Georgia, trying to prevail here as this 1-2 count continues. Lynch comes home, runner goes again, and again he'll come back. Same looking play. Hit and run, slide into second. Ball goes foul. Bottom of the 3rd inning, just the first base runner for the Lions. That's Reynolds down at first. They check over to him. They know he's been aggressive on the last 2 pitches, so trying to break up the trend of foul ball on the hit and run. Lynch will throw over and nothing doing. So in all of that, just trying to break that rhythm continuously. Keep the batter guessing at the plate. 9-hole hitter in Stradley, still with a 1-2 count. Lynch, will he come home on this one? No, he's going to go for a 3rd straight time over to first. Oh, and now you have to wonder, is Lynch just trying to find that settle in his mind to deliver this pitch home? Stradley awaits. It will come home. Got him swinging. Break up the rhythm. Well, it's not just for the pitcher. It breaks up the batter's rhythm, and Stradley, after back-to-back fouls to stay alive, goes down swinging. And it's out number 2. 3 batters, 2 strikeouts, and a walk. Reynolds remains at first. Top half of the order comes around, and it's the top of the order in Cyrus Campos. Shortstop grounded over to second to lead off the offense back in the first inning. Reynolds waits at first. That ball's outside, and it's 2-0. So after the strikeout, back-to-back balls coming from Lynch. And Lynch, while not getting a full mound visit, will get a delay and a half walk back from Stevens. Just try to calm his senior down. As the 3-0 pitch, stop sign here for Campos. And that's ball 4. So after picking up his 5th strikeout of the game,
The catcher, Jaron Morris.
it's a second walk in the inning to put 2 men on with 2 outs by Lynch. Jaron Morris, the catcher, struck out swinging. And his first duel with Lynch. Lynch hoping to replicate that effort. And that's chopped over to third. That'll get through. 1 run will score, and they'll hold the runner at third. Making his way over to second is Morris, and it's a 1-0 ball game here in the bottom of the first. The Lions strike first on a bad bounce and bad break for Chamblee down at third. So Morris picks up the RBI.
Center fielder, Caleb Ramsey.
Campos finds himself standing at third. Morris right behind him, reaching on the error at third. And with 2 outs, 2 in scoring position, now the game has come to life. Lynch delivers a first pitch. It's high for ball 1. Hot corner, and that ball was as hot as could be for Chamblee. Just couldn't make the play on it. And it cost the Eagles the run. And now, for the second time in 3 batters, Lynch has fallen behind here, 2-0. Ramsey, the top average in this lineup for the Lions. Can he add to the total? That one comes back toward us, just to our left-hand side. We are in kind of that perfect range that if they pull one off, especially a lefty, and they send it back, we could get a John Sterling up here. Ball infamously came in, and luckily there was a clip in there. Otherwise, you could have never known if he was making it up or not. But the ball came back, hit him in the booth. Legendary Yankees broadcaster. Rainy nights listening to John Sterling, Susan Waldman. 2-2 count with 2 outs, 2 on. Lynch trying to get out of the inning. Ramsey, the lefty, awaits. And it's a full count here for Lynch, and some frustration as Lynch snaps that right hand, snaps the fingers together. He knows that was the pitch to maybe get out of the inning, but instead it continues. Trying to avoid walking the bases full. Payoff pitch outside. He does just that, and Lynch, after a strong start through 2 2/3, this third inning has started to unravel on the senior and now faces 2 outs with the bases loaded in what is a 1-0 Lions lead. And now they will meet to try to talk things through. For Lynch, let's just focus at the plate. Get the out. 1 run is nothing that is insurmountable, especially in the 3 meetings between these two sides. Game 1 was the only win for the Lions. It was a 5-4 decision. Lions leading in 2 of the 3 games on the season-long series early. Game 2, in which they lost 11-8. Bryan led 5-3 early in that one. And then Reinhardt, Game 3, the lone standalone, a 3-0 lead in the second. Gave up the lead and then battled back late in the ballgame for a 10-8 victory to win 2 out of the 3. So a 1-0 ball game, not insurmountable by any standards here for Lynch and the Eagles. But Denaj Williams, freshman of the year, at the plate. And a struggling start continues here. As that's ball 1, it misses high and away. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 1 run is already scored for the Lions, trying to add more to it. Best power hitter in the conference is the freshman Williams. And it's a 2-0 count. He's out in front, and Lynch trying to find the strike zone. Pressure mounting for the senior. Lions know they have the opportunity, and for Williams, it's got to be the right pitch to take advantage of. Otherwise, force Lynch to come back into the zone. .2-0 pitch, make it a 3-0 count. Lynch trying to stay outside, but Williams not chasing in the slightest. Lynch needs to get one across the plate here, otherwise it's going to be a 2-0 ball game. 3-0. Laying off is Williams. He's seen the strike. Now he knows what it can be. Green light pitch here for Denaj Williams. Lynch trying to get out of the jam. 2 outs, bases loaded, 3-1 count. The righty delivers low and away, and it's a 2-0 ball game. Bases loaded, and they will stay that way as a run trots home. And Campos makes it a 2-0 ball game as he touches home plate.
The third baseman, Will Curcio.
So Morris is at third, Ramsey at second, and Williams finds himself down at first. Two 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. Lynch will deliver a first offering at Curcio. Curcio, one of 2 strikeouts in the second inning here in the third. Now the 8th batter to come to the plate. Cook led off the inning, went down looking. Reynolds walked aboard, eventually came around to score, but following that, Stradley struck out swinging. As that'll miss to level at 1-1. Then the wheels fell off here for Lynch. Another walk, the error over at third, where Morris was able to drive in the opening run, then back-to-back walks to Ramsey and Williams. That's why the bases are loaded. Curcio with a 1-1 count awaits the pitch. And it's a 2-1 count. Lions to the dugout down to our left-hand side. You can hear them fired up with each pitch that misses the mark. The 2-1. Check swing. Curcio doesn't like it in protest. Turns back to the umpire. But nothing more comes of it other than a strike against, and it's 2-2. Chance to get out of the inning for Lynch and get out of the jam. Bases loaded, 2 outs, a 2-2 count awaits Curcio. Got him swinging. And Lynch, despite 2 coming across, finally gets out of the jam. Not an insurmountable lead, but an early strike by the Lions. They draw first blood in the bottom of the third. Top of the fourth we go. Eagles bringing Chamley, Dorsey, and Raines to the plate.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
Okay, Chamley wasted no time. Jumps in, swings at the first offering, and it's an easy 1-3 putout for the first out of the inning. Quick start there for Tanner Everett. 55 pitches now. As is 56th. Same thing. Wanting it is Dorsey this time. Dorsey was the first contact in play back in the first inning. Rounded into a 4-3 putout. Over to second. Swings at that one, takes it for a ride out to deep center field. It'll stay in the yard and back to the warning track to put it up for out number 2. There's the center fielder in Ramsey. And it's 2 away, but a good-looking piece of solid contact by Dorsey. And maybe just a bit of a sucking of the air out of the chest of Everett for a brief moment before he caught the trajectory that kept it in. So Jackson Raines, second time he's been to the plate. Led off the second, taking it out to right field for out number 1. 2 up, 2 down here in the top half of the fourth. Everett knows the charge. Keep on cruising. Keep his team out in front. It's a 2-0 Lions lead here in the top half of the fourth. (2-0) from Everett. It's high. And it'll see itself to a 3-0 count, so Raines likely laying off. 2 outs, nobody on. Everett comes home. Raines took a half step toward first, but instead will settle back. It's a 3-1 count now, so he's got the nod from the staff. Go after it if it's there. Oh, and Raines This time was halfway down the first, and he's called back. That was rifled in there to force the count full. Back-to-back pitches find the strike zone, and that may give a confidence boost here to Everett. Payoff pitch with 2 outs. Chopper over to short. Caught on the backhand by the third baseman. Thrown in time. Got him for out number 3. Lions send the Eagles packing here in the 4th, trying to respond to the Lions' 2-0 advantage, but they go 1, 2, 3, and the Lions bring the bats back to the plate, trying to capitalize on Lynch yet again as we go to the bottom of the 4th.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at SESNsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Morgan Halliday will lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th inning, coming off of a 2-run bottom 3rd. And the first pitch from Logan Lynch, who saw the wheels come off, and for that was able to get him back on to get out of a bases-loaded jam after 2 runs scored. Came back, ended the inning with a strikeout. But in that 3rd, he really struggled to get first pitch strikes and starts this inning same way. First pitch ball, second pitch is the strike to make it a 1-1 count here for Halliday. Halliday went down swinging back in the 2nd. And now we'll swing at that one. Out to left field, it'll stay in the yard. Caught on the run, tracking toward the line for out number 1. As Dorsey didn't have too much trouble with that one, hanging into the overcast sky.
The designated hitter, Cade Cook.
So Cade Cook in for a second time. First time up last inning. He led off the inning in which looked to be a strong start. 2 of the first 3 batters were retired on strikeouts. Cook started the inning going down looking. But that walk in between he and Stradley to Reynolds would ultimately pay dividends for the Lions. He'd be the first run, would Reynolds. Then Campos came across. Morris was stranded at 3rd, Ramsey at 2nd, Williams at 1st. 1 out, 0-1 count. That's just above the shoelaces of Cook. Lynch, 66 pitches. Here in the bottom of the 4th, Cook awaits. And another ball. 2 balls and a strike. Second batter of the inning, nobody on. That's in there, 2-2. And Cook has his work cut out for him to stay alive here. Lynch does have room to give. Checks his swing, doesn't matter, goes down. And a solid second out.
The right fielder, Jack
As with the check swing, that'll still go down as a strikeout, and it will be a second time looking by Cade Cook. Second K of the day, second time without a full swing. So Reynolds, who walked and scored the first run of the game, comes to the plate. Second time there. Took until the 8th batter for the Eagles, or excuse me, for the Lions to put someone aboard. Took 9 for the Eagles when they put Colors aboard in the 3rd. First 2 pitches go down as balls here for Reynolds. He'd love an opportunity with 2 outs to reach base and do so with a free pass, but instead it's a 2-1 count now as bouncing back with a nice pitch. It is Lynch. Again, coming up later, games 2, 3, and 4 here on day 1 in Kingsport. As that's ripped over to third, caught just above the ground, and Reynolds is retired on the line out over to third. And that'll do it for the 4th inning. A good bounce back by Lynch. He gets 3 up, 3 down, and keeps it a 2-0 ball game. His offense coming to the plate when we come back here to Kingsport and Hunter Wright Stadium. Top of the 5th inning. As we get set here for the Eagles to retake to the plate. Louis Dion will come to the plate second time he's been there today. He went down swinging at the hands of Everett back in the 2nd inning. He was the second out of that inning. It's a 2-0 Lions lead. Here, the 6th seed leading the 7th-seeded Eagles of Reinhardt. Reinhardt, the 1 seed from a season ago, coming up short in the semifinals. Tennessee Wesleyan, eventual champions. They're in action in our last game of the day. Again, tentatively scheduled for 6 o'clock. You know how that goes. Anytime in an untimed sport, you say a start time when there's games before that. That'll change drastically. If we get it and it's 6 o'clock, come back to this broadcast, clip it, send it to me, and say, you're an idiot, you were wrong, and I'll own up to it. But I promise you, we will not start at 6 o'clock on the dot. Who knows? They could change how that goes. 1-2 count here. And now it's a 2-2 as Everett misses on that one. For all the rain we had this morning and the overcast we have, it is still a nice day. Sunshine desperately trying. The clouds are that white mixed with just a Bob Ross brush stroke of gray. Payoff pitch here. Coming to Dion. And he'll rip that foul down the right field side. We'll try it again. For all the work that Everett has done, he has not made quick work of the individual batters. Just as a whole, he's made quick work of them. Quite a few times we've seen these payoff pitches needed. Here's the 3-2 again. That's low, and for the first time in the game, it's Everett who will give up a walk, and it's down to first for Dion. Just a second base runner of the game for the Eagles, and it comes here in what is a 2-0 ball game in the top half of the fifth. And Aiden Robles will come to the plate. Robles, like so many on his team, also a strikeout earlier in the game. He ended that second inning. It was back-to-back strikeouts for Everett and the Lions. A quick bunt popped into the air. Easy quick turn by Morris, and he makes the grab. And that's what can happen when you show bunt. Play the small ball, well, small distance, and that one doesn't go much more than about 6 inches behind the plate. Morris contorts the body around, comes up, makes the grab. And that's a big opening out of the inning. 1 away, 1 on here in the top of the fifth. Eagles trying to mount a comeback, and that'll help. That'll advance the runner. That's a single out to left field for the third batter of the inning in Ryan Stevens.
The designated hitter, Charlie Smith.
So Charlie Smith put one in play back in the third inning, but it was a pop over to short. Into the shallow grass toward left field. 1 away, 2 on. As first sign of being human, really, for Everett. As there's a swing and a miss by Smith to start off the at-bat. So the walk by Dion and the single by Stevens puts Dion in scoring position over at second. Count will level out. It's 1-1. Everett out of the stretch. Checks back to the lead runner at second. Comes home, misses high and outside, 2-1. Hunter Wright Stadium, home of the Kingsport Axemen out of the Appalachian League. We'll get going here in a few weeks' time. Always love summer ball. That minor league feel and mixed with collegiate pride. Few things better. 3-1 pitch. That's ripped down the line. It'll just curl about 4 feet foul. Straighten that out, and that spells trouble down that right field line, as Reynolds would have to turn on the Jets to try to get to it to prevent it from going to the wall. Definitely would have scored at least one. Eagles starting to come alive. Payoff pitch, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on, 2-0 ball game. And the bases are loaded, ball 4. And a second walk of the inning for Tanner Everett.
The right fielder, Cedric Collins.
Dion stands 90 feet from getting a run back. And now they'll talk about it. Will the Lions on the mound trying to calm Everett in what is a dicey situation? Good thing for them is a ball to the infield, keeps the double play opportunity alive. And there's a force out at home to prevent any damage. So, as we look at the base paths that have now been vacated so that the Eagles can talk things through while the Lions meet on the mound. It is Louis Dion, the second baseman who reached on a walk, has been moved over there after the single by Stevens to put him to second, and now the walk forces him to third. Stevens stands at second. Smith now given the free pass, the second of the game and of this inning. Dished out by Tanner Everett down at first. Robles showed bunt, popped it right to the catcher in Morris. That's the lone out. Tension turns to the plate. Colors, who already singled and was the first base runner of the game for the Eagles, back in that third inning. He'll come to the plate again if he can again capitalize on Everett. That could, if it's placed well enough, tie the game on one swing. Bases loaded, 0-1 count here for Colors. Chopped right back to him, hit off of him. Williams fields, turns, thrown over. In time, he got it. What a play by Dejon Williams. Williams unassisted on the 4-3 double play. It catches Everett's foot, chops back, and Williams stays with it, guns it on the hop, and the pick at first to take it off the turf by Halliday, and it gets the Lions out of the jam and keeps the 2-0 ball game intact in their favor. Bottom of the fifth we go. Can the Lions ride the high and add to their advantage? 2-0, bottom of the fifth, coming up next.
What if you could have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself. As the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century, Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call.
Logan Stradley will lead things off here in the bottom of the fifth after the 4-3 double play by Denaj Williams. After that ball kicked off the foot of Tanner Everett to end that top half of the inning in what was a bases loaded one-out situation. And when it came back at Everett, you looked, and for the Lions, well, their fans probably covered their eyes and then peeked through and realized they got out of the jam. On a great defensive play by the freshman of the year in the AAC and Williams. And now Stradley comes to the plate trying to avenge his earlier effort in which he went down swinging in that elongated third inning. At the hands of Logan Lynch. He'll foul that off, and the 0-2 count will stay on the board. So the Eagles in the top half showing that Everett is human despite a cruising effort through the first couple of innings. Here as we reach the middle part of the ball game. The 0-2 pitch, that's taken for a long shot out to left center field. It'll get down off the wall, but it's going to be a stand-up double for Logan Stradley. Oh, and he's going to turn for third, and he's safe. Catches the Eagles sleeping, but he came off the bag. His momentum on the slide, too much to wrangle in. And from what looked to be a sleepy-headed mishap by the Eagles, caught lackadaisically cutting that ball off, turns in to an out in their favor as Stradley just had too much headwind moving forward and overshoots the bag on the slide. And a redemptive tag for Chamley, who takes a man off of what would be incredible scoring position as the leadoff hitter after giving up the error that was ultimately the play that helped bring in the first run of the ball game. So it does still go down as a hit, and there's an opportunity for another one that's deep, and that's going to get down into the gap out in left center field and hop to the warning track. And this time, the Lions look up, and it is a heavy break for Campos, saying, stay there at second, don't get aggressive. We tried that last at-bat, and it didn't work, but this time Campos is aboard with a double. So officially, that will go down as a double for Stradley. But he's caught trying to take the extra bag on the way to third, and so from what would have been on that play a 3-0 ball game had he held at second, it is now a 1-out, 1-on situation here for the second batter of the inning in Morris. Or excuse me, third batter of the inning in Morris, second batter in the order. So an 0-1 count. And Morris gets under that one, but it's going to stay in the yard, and in fact, it'll stay right on the edge of the, I was going to say dirt, but the dirt-colored turf. And it's out number 2, and the runner stays at second.
Center fielder, Caleb Ramsey.
So if Lynch in this defense for the Eagles can come up with an out against Ramsey and get out of this inning, it will go from what could have been an ideal start for the Lions to remaining a 2-0 ball game as Lynch lets that one go, and it will pull his catcher away from the plate. Good work by Stevens to slide out. 1-0 count here facing Ramsey. Got stranded at second after walking aboard in part of that third inning where the 2 runs were scored. And again, it's outside. Ramsey 17 times has gotten extra bases. 9 doubles, 8 have gone the distance beyond the fence. 2-0 count as Lynch has stayed away from him to start the at-bat. That one's rocketed over to second, fielded off the hop, thrown over in time. And a wacky start to the inning for the Lions. Sees them strand a man at second. No harm done on the base paths and on the scoreboard other than the 2 that were put up by the Lions in the bottom of the third. Top of the 6th we go. Still 2-0 Bryan over Reinhardt. Back here at Hunter Wright Stadium in Kingsport, Tennessee. What is, despite the overcast and the earlier rain, turned into a nice and bright. What is it? Is it afternoon yet? No, still morning. 9 a.m. start really throws you off as the leadoff man will take that out to left field. That's caught for out number 1. And that'll do it for Morales.
The third baseman, Cade Chamley.
And Cade Chamley will come to the plate. Chamley, who has had the ups and downs over there at the hot corner defensively. The error in the third. That scored the run, and then coming back with the tag on the overslide by Stradley. Everett continuing to work here in the top of the 6th. A 1-2 count. That's a chopper over to third, bobbled, juggled, thrown, and unable to pick it out of the dirt is Halliday. And so cruising over to second is Chamley. And with 1 out, Eagles are in business. So the error on the throw.
Left fielder, Kenan Dorsey.
Will advance Chamley into scoring position. And now Kenan Dorsey. Contact on his 2 previous outings, but nothing to show for it. Grounded over to second. Flied out the center. So 1-0 count. Here is Everett continuing to work. 2 runs on 3 hits. As the throw is a quick turn. And the shortstop in Campos has to be ready for that one. Nearly pulled him away from the bag. If that one gets through, that can spell disaster for the Lions. Back of the plate, it's a 1-0 count. Dorsey out of the left-handed batter's box facing the righty in Everett. He checks to second. Now will come home, and Dorsey will foul that off. It's 1-1. And a balk called on Everett, despite his palms to the heavens in protest. And the runner in Chamley gets a free pass over to third. And for Everett, he just has to be shaking his head right now. Reaching on the error, getting to second, and now the balk puts Chamley over to third. Chamley just taking advantage of everything the Lions are going to give him. 1-2 count at the plate. Dorsey awaits. The pitch from Everett. Swings at it. Got him. And Everett picks up yet another strikeout. 3rd time retired for Dorsey. This time, first time at the plate. So Jackson Rains Let's see, ball one. Two outs and a man on third. That's going to be taken for a ride out to right center field. Caught on a run, a quick shuffle step by Ramsey, and stranded at third is Chamley. He got there by way of the error and the balk, but the ball in play just would not come. And the Lions keep a 0 on the top half of the board, trying to add to the 2 from the third inning that they scored on the bottom half. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning when we come back to Kingsport.
What if you could have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself as the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century. Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call home. Ready to start loving where you live? Choose Kingsport. Visit movetokingsport.com and discover all the reasons why this charming town is the perfect place to call home.
Bottom six, Tanaj Williams will lead things off in a 2-0 ball game. And look at that. It continues to get brighter and brighter. The sun is desperately trying to get through here in Kingsport. It's a beautiful setting here, nestled back on top of the hill in amongst the trees. Hunter Wright Stadium, home of the Axemen, the Appalachian League team out of the Summer League. Lynch, who entered the inning with 89 pitches, sees Williams get a hold of that one out toward the wall. It'll hit the warning track, stay in, takes a big bounce. Williams is going to pull up, hold up at second, and it's a leadoff double for the freshman of the year. And now if you go back to look at the start of this inning and last inning, it has been power put into the bats by the Lions. The double, and then caught trying to take third by Strandley. Followed up, Campos put a double out there. Could have stretched that to a triple, especially with his speed, but decided after seeing the previous play he would hold there. So now 3 doubles in the last inning and in that bat. Bunt is short, and that's going to chop its way foul off the third base side. Not happy with that result is Curcio. And it'll go down as a strike against. Lynch now at 91 pitches. And you have to think, unless he can make quick work, this could be nearing the end of his tenure on the mound. That's going to get through off the first base side. Williams is going to turn for home. Throws not in time. Curcio's got an RBI single, and it's a 3-0 ball game as the Lions add yet another. Trying to race his way in and get a jump on it is Morales, and it squeaks through into the outfield grass. And Curcio has the RBI single to make it a 3-1 ball game. And it looks as though Curcio is going to come off the base path, and Wes Davis is going to pinch run for him.
The batter is the first baseman, Morgan Halliday.
So Morgan Halliday in. He's been unsuccessful 2 times to the plate. A strikeout in the second, flied out to left in the fourth. No outs and a runner on, and a run is already scored. The lead-off double by Williams. Curcio, the RBI single. He's down at first. Lynch with a 1-0 count. Delivers outside. It's 2-0. Cook waiting in the on-deck circle behind Halliday. That's the 5th hit of the ball game. It's just chalking out the bat to chop it foul is Halliday. 3 runs on 5 hits, just 2 have been mustered up by Reinhardt. They've had a couple of extra base runners. They had the error last inning. And the balk that put Chamley all the way over to third. And that'll miss. It's 3-1. If it's there, take it. We'll see if Halliday does. Lynch delivers. Halliday lays off of it. Ball 4. And Lynch has 2 aboard. And this could be it for the senior on the hill. And that will be the case. Lynch comes in, gets the start. He's going to go into the 6th inning, but into a sticky situation, still looking for that elusive first out. A run has already come across, and the Eagles trying to prevent any further damage. They'll make the change on the hill. We'll have it for you when we come back here to Kingsport. 3-0 Bryan here in the bottom of the 6th.
Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Loyola Jr. and the transfer from Andrew College, Riley Gaskins, will get the nod in relief of Logan Lynch, who we cannot officially close the book on yet. He's got 2 on board that are still under his account, a runner at second and a runner at first. Wes Davis, who's pinch running for Will Curcio, is at second. Morgan Holiday, after the walk, is down at first. And the run that already scored was Denaj Williams after his leadoff double. So the Georgia native in Gaskins will check back out of the stretch and deliver home. And that is a bunt perfectly placed down the third base side. This is going to be a tough throw. It's in time, but job done. And runners advance. But importantly for the Eagles, they get that elusive first out. As retired is Cook.
The right fielder, Jack Reynolds.
So Davis now stands 90 feet from making it a second run of the inning, as Reynolds comes to the plate. He'll swing at the first, rips it foul down the first base side toward the bullpen. And that'll go for strike 1. 2 out of the 3 games, including back-to-backs. Appearances for Gaskins against Bryan. Came in both of the wins, as the Eagles took 2 out of the 3. Dropped game 1, came back, won game 2 and 3. Came in, pitched just 1 inning in both of those. Picked up 2 strikeouts on both occasions. And nothing against him. 1-1 the count here with 1 away and 2 on, both in scoring position. Here for Reynolds. Gaskin misses outside, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch to Reynolds. Checks his swing, rightly so, and it's 3-1. Gaskins has his work cut out for him on a 3-1 count. Davis chomping at the bit, the pinch runner down at third. Halliday taking his lead from second. The 3-1, outside ball 4. Gaskins picks up the first out, follows it up with a walk, and the bases are loaded with 1 away. And that is definitely some sunshine peeking through off to our left-hand side. And a slight breeze that creeps its way swirling into the press box windows. 1 away, bases loaded. Bottom of the order is Stradley. And Stradley looking for a bit of redemption from the last time up. Had that double to lead off the 5th. And then ultimately it came unraveled as he slid toward third. He was going to be safe all the way, but the slide carried him past the bag, and Chamley was able to get the tag on him for the leadoff out. 1-1 here to him. Gaskins comes home, gets him to go around, and he'll miss on it. It's 1-2. In the dirt, good block to keep that in front of him by Stevens. Anything gets by, and that can be disastrous here if the Eagles are trying to give themselves any chance to muster up the offense over the last couple of innings and overturn what is a 3-0 ball game with 1 away and the bases loaded. Gaskins comes home. Rung him up, strike 3. Needed a big out at the plate. He gets a big out. And retired is Stradley. Second time striking out today. First time he goes down without a swing. And now Cyrus Campos represents the top of the order. Had the double last inning. Walked and scored back in the third. Grounded out the second to start the game. Contact here could really blow this game wide open. Missing is Gaskins outside. It's ball one. That'll miss low, and it's 2-0. Again, coming up next, 4th seed Spartanburg Methodist and the 9-seeded Rams of CIU. Both teams down to our right-hand side in the batting cages. A 2-1 count at the plate here for Campos. 2 away and the bases loaded. Gaskins misses. It's 3-1. Gaskins needs to get something across the plate that somehow avoids a dangerous spot for Campos to hit it. 3-1 with 2 outs. Campos right up the middle. That'll score 1. They'll wave in a second. And Campos is going to pick up a 2 RBI single, and that ball goes by the wayside. And the Eagles not on the same page as Stevens was standing covering the plate. And Morales just let the ball hop in, hoping somebody was there to cut it off, and instead it goes all the way to the backstop. And so both runners left on the base paths find themselves now going as far as they can without crossing home plate. And a runner at third, a runner at second, and still the inning continues. So officially it'll go down as a 2 RBI single. And then Campos will advance on the error. And all the way over to third is Reynolds on that same error. That's chopped over to short, off the glove, and an error at short, and then that ball kicks away on a soft toss, and the Eagles unraveling. And another play that just catches them unsuspectingly. And the mishaps are coming back to haunt this defense, and now the Lions have blown it wide open. With 2 outs, just 1 remains on in scoring position. And another runner on the corner. So Morris will reach on the error. And now Ramsey comes to the plate. He is the 9th hitter of the inning. Halliday and Reynolds, the most recent to come across the plate. 4 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, and that one just a sliver to the wrong side of the bag for Ramsey. If that gets by Morales, that's 1 run, and maybe if the Jets can be turned on. By Jackson Balu, who's the pinch runner down at first. That could be an additional 2 runs. 2-1 the count. Gaskins, who was unblemished in his previous 2 innings of work during the regular season, sees yet another blemish as that one gets down for a base hit. Inning's going to continue as Ramsey just flips around the positions. He's down at first. Campos comes home. Balu, who got the pinch running efforts on behalf of Morris, is down at third, and Ramsey is safe aboard at first. And for the Eagles, it has been an explosive offensive inning for the Lions, and now you start to look at it and say these two teams have played relatively close games in all three of their previous meetings. But right now it is heavily lopsided, and still a final out is needed in this bottom of the 6th inning. And the Lions, they drew first blood, and they've been sniffing around for more, and when they finally found it here in this inning, it's been 5 that have come around to make it a 7-0 ball game. 7 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors in this inning alone by the Eagles defense. And now, the man who led off with a double and was the first run, back in what seems like a lifetime ago, is now the 10th batter of the inning in Denaj Williams. 2 on, 2 outs for the AAC Freshman of the Year, and Gaskins will face him for the first time. He'll miss the mark outside. With how things have unfolded and the quick changes, it's one of those innings that when we're keeping a scorebook up here, you just sit there and go, okay, did I get everybody where they're supposed to be? Who's where? Who's on for who? Runners on the corners, 2 outs, 2-0 count. Gaskins needs to get something across the plate here against Williams. He does, and Williams not satisfied with the result. He'll take it foul. Should he be called upon? It is Curcio in the on-deck circle. 2-1 turns to a 3-1 count. Curcio had the RBI single that scored Williams. Last thing Gaskins wants to do is put Williams aboard here with a walk, because that would put the bases loaded for Curcio, who's already feeling it here in this inning. Williams gets underneath it. It's going to be a shallow tracker out to center field. And finally, on his second time up, Williams is retired, and it's out number 3, but not before 5 come across for the Lions. The pride in full effect. They've got a 7-0 lead here in Game 1 of the opening round of the AAC baseball tournament. To the 7th we go when we come back. Back on our side of town at Hunter Wright Stadium over at Brickyard Park. That's where softball will get underway. They were originally supposed to be getting underway right now, but because of the earlier rain, 1 o'clock is now the start for the softball tournament, day 2. So that'll come in 2 more hours' time here at ours. Tanner Everett returns to the mound for the Lions, who had an explosive bottom half of the 6th inning. It is a 5-run frame. That makes it a 7-0 ball game to add to the 2 they scored back in the 3rd. Tight game, not insurmountable all the way up to last inning. And now you have to ask yourself, with time running out for the Eagles, what can they muster up to try to keep their hopes of staying in the winner's side of the bracket alive? 7 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors in that inning alone for the Eagles. They've picked up just 2 hits in this game. A couple of other base runners. As Dion will sky this one, it's going to get out and foul. Well, the Sun's certainly trying its best. And in whatever time it does get into full force here in Kingsport, well, short-lived, as tomorrow we're expecting rain most of, if not all of the day. So we'll see if our second-round games are able to get underway. Winner of this one will have to wait and see the winner of the next one between CIU and Spartanburg Methodist. Louis Dion continues here, 2-2 for the leadoff man, working against Everett. The lower seed of this game and next game's winner will have 1-seeded Milligan, as strike 3 called. Sat down looking to start the inning is Dion. That's his 2nd K of the day. This time it's backward, and he heads back to the dugout. So Aiden Robles will step into the right-handed batter's box, and the shift is on. 5 to the left-hand side of second base for the Lions defensively. And it's right over to short. They read it right. Can the throw come in time? It will. And 1 pitch, and it's out number 2. On a 6-3 put out right into the shift goes Robles, and it's 2 away here in the top half of the 7th. That was the 100th pitch of the outing for Everett, as he got the nod to start the game, and he's continued to cruise. And I'm getting word that the game is now moved to 2 o'clock instead of 1 o'clock, just to continue the field preparations across town. So Columbia and Pikeville will have to wait even longer than what they were originally hoping for at 11 a.m. That is a slice down the left-hand side. That will go foul for Ryan Stevens. Stevens gotten the better of Everett on 1 occasion, struck out swinging to start the 3rd inning, but then as the 3rd batter of the 5th, continued some base running with a single, ultimately got stranded at 2nd. As part of what was a sensational unassisted 4-3 double play by Denaj Williams to get out of a bases-loaded jam with 1 out. 2-1, make it a 2-2. He goes around, nothing doing for Stevens. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on in this 7-0 ball game here in the top of the 7th. Everett trying to go 1-2-3 through the offense for the Eagles. That goes skyward. It's going to be playable in foul territory. Over from short is Campos, makes the grab. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the 7th. Eagles empty-handed. It's a 7-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the 7th. It's stretch time here at Hunter Wright Stadium in Game 1 of the AAC Baseball Tournament.
the Baze Mountain Park Adventure Course. Gear up and climb the Hawk's Nest. Work together as a team to complete 4 high ropes challenges, all while suspended 40 feet in the air. Finish with a zip through the canopies on our 310-foot zip line. Our ground course features 9 exciting challenges and is perfect for large and small groups. The Baze Mountain Park Adventure Course. Thrilling fun for group events, parties, and field trips.
Well, after getting the nod to come in for Curcio as the pinch runner, after Curcio reached last inning, driving in a run with a single, Wes Davis, the freshman, gets a plate appearance here with a 7-0 cushion in favor of his Bryan Lions. Just the 16th game that Davis has appeared in. Prior to this one, taking just 12 at-bats in his freshman campaign. And the first bit of pitches for Brock Weiss, who comes in and delivers 3 straight balls and now has his work cut out for him. And it's 4 pitches, 4 balls, and a free pass to start the inning as Weiss, rusty, trying to come into this game here in the later stages.
First baseman Brody Genter.
Gaskins, who came in relief of Lynch. Well, the 3rd time seeing him for this Lions side after he appeared in just 2 innings over 2 of the 3 games. Well, they took advantage of him 3rd time facing him. Those 5 runs coming across. And that's going to be chopped over to 3rd, thrown to 2nd. Can they turn the double play? They can. 2 batters, 2 outs after 1 reached on the walk. Davis out at 2nd. And then retired is Brody Genter. Who was in for Halliday. Cade Cook is one of those that has not changed. Well, with his success today, well, maybe one that's hoping that the change comes for the outcomes. Nothing doing. Swings at that one out to center field, out number 3. So after a rocky start, 4 pitches to issue a walk to start the inning, Weiss battles back. Picks up 3 outs on the next 2 at-bats, including the double play and the fly out to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Here we come. Or excuse me, top of the 8th, rather. Get it right.
What if you could have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself as the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century. Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call home. Ready to start loving where you live? Choose Kingsport. Visit movetokingsport.com and discover all the reasons why this charming town is the perfect place to call home.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com. All of the ways to watch your favorite local and regional sports. Join us now on Twitter.
Charlie Smith leads off here in the top of the 8th inning. Time a major factor, just 6 outs to work with for the Eagles. The lower seed, so they are the road team. Lions of Bryan with a 7-0 cushion, hoping that they're just going to have 3 offensive outs to work with for the remainder of the game. Tanner Everett continues to dish on the hill for the Lions. Smith on the day. Started with a pop to short, then a walk in the 5th. 3rd time at the plate. And he'll foul it into the backstop. 2-2 the count. So Wes Davis takes the straight change for Curcio. He's down at 3rd. And somehow, despite the emphatic reaction from the dugout to our left, that will not go Everett's way. And the count goes full. He's seen quite a few full counts. He's capitalized on many of them, but not this one. As Smith is going to earn his 2nd walk of the day, and he'll head down to 1st. So here in the top of the 8th, it is a leadoff base runner
The right fielder,
for the Eagles. And as Cedric Colors will come to the plate, we'll have a change on the base pass. Smith, the DH, will give way. And Easton Sears, the sophomore out of Canton, Georgia, will come in to pinch run. And that's going to just bounce over the scissor-stepping Sears. And Williams will field it at 2nd. Flip over to 1st to get the out there. And avoiding that ball to safely stand at 2nd is Sears. And Colors is retired on the 4-3. Top of the order, Juan Morales. Man on in scoring position, trying to put up a fight here before time runs out. Always love saying that. Time runs out in an untimed sport, but you get the idea. Morales fouled over toward his own dugout. Started the game as the leadoff batter went down without a swing. Caught window shopping, then Chamley right behind him went down swinging. And Dorsey grounded into a ground out at 2nd. And Williams has trouble in the outfield grass. That's going to get in for another base hit. And suddenly, the Eagles are in business. A runner in scoring position. The hit by Morales even had Williams gotten to that ball. Over at first was vacated on the initial attempt, so the throw would have gone to no one, as Everett wasn't able to get over to cover. That's taken for a high ride foul. I'll let you guess where that one fell. Right onto the stands here at Hunter Wright Stadium. That's in there for a strike. Chamley facing an 0-2 count. Last time up, Chamley reached on an error, and then the balk by Everett put him over to third, where he was left stranded as two more outs came on the board right after him. But a chance here to, while maybe not be a hero, hoping to be the catalyst to a comeback that will take a lot of work and 5 outs to do it in. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Chamley takes out for a right out to center field. And it's going to be a tag and go. And Sears is going to break up the shutout for Everett and the Lions. It is a 7-1 ball game. But importantly for the Lions, they get a second out on the fly out by Cade Chamley.
The left fielder, Cannon Dorsey.
So Morales holds at first, and Dorsey will come to the plate. It has not been a successful day. He's 0 for 3. Ground out to second, flied out to center, and then a strikeout in the 6th. Puts this one over to first, fielded, and a race to the bag is won by Genter, and that'll do it for the top half of the 8th. Eagles get one back, but a long way to go, and they're running out of time to do it. Offense coming to the plate for the Lions. Can they add to their 7-1 advantage as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning here in Kingsport? Brock Weiss back onto the mound yet again. Yep, everybody did the same thing. There goes the helicopter overhead. Heads out the window, and everybody but the players. You would hope everybody was attentive as that ball came in. Weiss delivers a second pitch ball and a third pitch ball. Starting this inning to Jack Reynolds the same way he started last inning to Wes Davis. He delivered 4 straight pitches that were a ball, but then the follow-up was a double play that Brody Genter grounded into. Commentators curse. He changes the outcome. It's a 3-1 count. So the green light here to Reynolds. Should it be there? 3-1 pitch. And we'll chalk it up as the BB in our scorebook. It's a free pass down to first.
Left fielder, Logan Stradley.
So Logan Stradley will come back to the plate. Struck out twice. He doubled in that fifth inning, but then was caught trying to get a little greedy, and he actually had it as he lays down a bunt. That pops away. Weiss trying to turn. It's not in time. In fact, the ball's going to get by. But a great read by the second baseman to get over in time, and good coverage there by Dion to prevent anything further, at least at first. And he snaps the head around to track down where Reynolds is, who makes his way on that misplaced throw over to third.
The shortstop, Cyrus Campos.
So Campos will represent the top of the order, third batter on this bottom half of the eighth. 7-1 ball game, 7 runs on 8 hits. 1 run on 3. That run coming in the top half of this inning when Sears finally got around to score. Runners on the corners, no outs. Campos 3 times has been on base. He walked and scored in the third, doubled, got stranded there in the fifth, and then a single came around to score last inning. Or 2 innings ago, rather, now. Back in the sixth when 5 total came across. 2-1 count for Campos. Weiss comes home, misses high, 3-1. That's taken for a shot out to center field. It'll stay in the yard, track it over. And the grab made by Raines. But the run will tag and score, so earning their run right back. Here in the bottom of the eighth are the Lions. And Reynolds is across the plate on the sac fly out by Campos.
The catcher, Jaron Morris.
In steps Morris, and Morris has had an interesting day. On 2 separate occasions, he has reached on an error. In the third and in the sixth. It has been every other at bat. The throw down. And a slow turn on the tag attempt allows for the stolen base by Stradley. And he's in scoring position, and a double play is wiped away. Morris had the contact and the error down at third by Chamley in that third inning that broke the deadlock and scored the first run of the ball game, which was Reynolds, who had walked the board, and then 2 batters later drove him in off the error. Can he create a similar situation and drive in Reynolds again? 2-1 the count now as that misses inside. That's ripped right up the middle, and he might have just done it. He'll drive in the run. Throw is close, but in time, sliding across home plate to make it a 9-1 ball game is Stradley. And yet another RBI driving in Stradley for Morris. And now the Eagles will come out to talk with Weiss. And it looks as though His brief outing has come to a close. 9 runs on 9 hits. It's a 9-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 8th, and still 2 outs to work with for the Lions. Newcomer to the mound will have it when we come back, and he's got his work cut out for him here in what is a lopsided Lions lead.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
What if you could have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself as the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century. Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the
Carter Crumbly will get the nod now as the freshman comes into this game that has seen an 8-run lead established after the Eagles were able to muster up enough scoring to break up the shutout. Making it at that point a 7-1 ball game, now 9-1, as 2 more have come across and only 1 out recorded here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Game 1 of 4 here at Hunter Wright Stadium. Up next, it's SMC and CIU. That is the 4 versus 9, respectively. The lower seed winner between this game and that game will have the great reward of facing the 1 seed Milligan tomorrow. And look at that. There is blue skies off to our left and out toward deep center. As Crumbly delivers low and away, and chasing after it is Caleb Ramsey, and it's 1-2. Crumbly, this is his 7th appearance on the season. 3-2 record for the freshman. As the 1-2 comes home, Ramsey gave it a thought, lays off of it, rightly so, 2-2. Well, if the lowest seed winner against Milligan, you can kind of put 2 and 2 together of what happens to the loser of this game and the loser of the next game. They're going to meet each other tomorrow in our first game of the day. So it'll be quick timelines for whoever goes home. They're the first 2 games today. Losers get the first 2 games, or the first game tomorrow. 2-2 bounces in, and trouble trying to find it. It lays underneath him. It's good work by Stevens to keep it in front of him, but ultimately he just couldn't find it. It just stopped dead on a dime, and he was looking around behind him thinking maybe it got through. Instead, the hesitation allows for Morris to make his way over to second, and that offering puts Ramsey aboard with the walk. 2 on, 1 out, and one is 8 runs that separate these two sides, and now Denaj Williams comes to the plate yet again. 5th time he's been here. Got 2 at-bats in that 6th inning. Doubled to lead off and then came around to score on the very next at-bat by Curcio's RBI single. He started it, he ended it with a fly out to center. 1 away, 2 on. Ooh, he wanted that one. He went around with force, and it takes him a step out. And the freshman against freshman matchup, we'll see the freshman on the mound, Crumbly, take the advantage in the at-bat. Second offering, and it's level, 1-1. That pitch misses, 2-1, as Williams bounces back in front. Three and one as that misses inside. Crumbly needs to put something over the middle. Williams and the Lions trying to add some extra breathing room, and they'll do so by putting the bases full. Williams walks down to first. And it looks as though Williams will trade places on the base paths. As Wes Davis will come to the plate. So Ty Nettles is now the base runner down at first. As Davis awaits. Davis walked aboard to start last inning, then was in the midst of that double play. From what looked to be 4 batters needed to 3 up, 3 down. So as it stands, Morris is at third. Ramsey at second. Nettles, who's the pinch runner, is over at first. 1-1 count, 1 away. 9-1 ball game. Davis right up the gap. Oh, what a play. A quick flick. Thrown to first in time. They double it up. And a 6-4-3 double play will get the Eagles out of the inning. And a last chance for them to try to cut into what is an 8-run deficit. 9-1. Last chance. Top of the ninth for the Eagles of Reinhardt.
The previous play.
all of the ways to watch your favorite local and regional sports. Join us now on Twitch TV. You can your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
We didn't come to fix Marco's brakes because it was convenient or fast. We did it because Marco has bigger fish to fry and a lot of hungry people to feed. Kraus Family Ford. Passion drives purpose.
Well, it's now or never for the Eagles, and Jackson Rains knows that'll swing at the first offering, but it's never for at least a leadoff batter. As that's caught out in center field, one pitch. He thought he had it, but it stays in the yard, and it's one out. And the Eagles down to just two here in the top of the ninth inning. Bryan feeling as though it'll take a miracle for their bat staff to come back to the plate. They add two more in the bottom of the eighth. It is a 9-1 ball game here in game one of the AAC baseball tournament. Softball started yesterday. Day two is delayed until 2 o'clock. Columbia and Pikeville, first pitch. Originally 11, pushed back to 1 o'clock, now 2 o'clock. Just to let that field dry out. They don't have the luxury of having the turf field like we do here at Hunter Wright Stadium. It was actually the topic of discussion there between innings. Get the nasty hops off the turf sometimes, but in terms of rain and then the quick turnaround to get the start, no field maintenance, just get out there, hope some puddles soak through and dry up, and then you're ready to rock and roll, which is the case for us. It was raining up until about 8:30, 8:35. First pitch came at 9 o'clock. 1-2 count here to the second batter of the inning. And Lewis Dion. Tanner Everett trying to go the distance as that'll be popped skyward. Over to third. Davis tracks over, makes the grab. That's out number two, and a final out upcoming to work with for the Eagles. Benefit for Reinhardt. Yes, the tournament is double elimination. Downside is they'll have the first game in back-to-back days. Loser of this game gets the 9 a.m. first pitch against the loser of our game coming up right after this, 4-seeded Spartanburg Methodist and the 9-seed CIU Rams. That's back to Everett, off his fingertips, fielded by Williams, thrown in time, and that's the ball game. Going the distance is Tanner Everett, and it's a 9-1 final here as the Lions offense opens up on three separate occasions, but in a big way. In the sixth inning, they hang 5 in that inning alone. 4 more over 2 additional innings for a 9-1 final. They take the opening game of the AAC baseball tournament with a 9-1 final. Reinhardt, a do-or-die chance tomorrow morning against the loser of Game 2, which comes your way in just a little bit. Spartanburg Methodist, the 4 seed. The Pioneers trying to get a opportunity to play in the winner's column tomorrow. They're taking on the Rams of CIU, who are the 9 seed, and hoping to avoid having to play the Eagles in the opening game of Day 2, which comes your way tomorrow. But 9 runs on 9 hits, good enough to overcome the 1 run on 3 hits for the Eagles of Reinhardt. Final score 9-1 here from Hunter Wright Stadium. On behalf of our entire production crew, we'll see you for Game 2, but I'm Mark Shelley saying so long from Kingsport as we bid you a pleasant adieu.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.